No, ladies and gentlemen, you are not seeing double, and there is nothing wrong with your television set. This is just a preview of what will happen tonight at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Not one, but two United States Auto Club features on Saturday Night Thunder. They have big hearts and a whole lot of horsepower, brave souls, and the will to win. They are the local heroes, and they live for Saturday night. Now, we pulled this out in honor of Jeff Gordon's visit here this evening. Watch Gordon race, and Bob Ciccone down the backstretch runs over his wheel. Take another look at that. Now, that's pretty neat, but if you really want an exciting view, let's climb on board and go for a ride with Jeff and see if this is enough to get Gare and Lair excited.
These guys are running a really fun race right now. He's going to give him a shot. No, he can't quite make a stick. He cannot quite move up there. That's going to get the tire for him pretty quick. We're going to see if that's going to make a difference if he does that. Look, did you see? The door check hit that water that time. He got a little swirly when he hit that water up there.
Ford may have it. They almost get together coming off turn two.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at man, oh man. Oh no.
Together. Oh, look at the in-car camera.
Oh my God.
His foot in it.
You believe
He keeps it right
still on the throttle.
I think he got the position
He's
too.
still on the
He got
throttle.
the position. He got second place while he was airborne.
You're too young to be scared, aren't you? Here he is, the guy that did all that last season here on ESPN, Jeff Gordon, who is seven-time pole winner in the Busch Grand National Racing. He's won twice, sixth in the point standings. Nice to have you back in the open wheelers.
Now, those are the type of flashbacks I don't want to see, yeah?
I still got to ask you, why didn't you get out of the throttle?
I was going to lose a position. I tell you, it was tight. It was tight, and I tell you, we had a good car that night. Just couldn't quite get on. We finished second, and it was really close. But I tell you, Bob, he was giving me everything he had, and it was a tough race.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to put you to work. I'm going to get the starting line. I'm going to turn around here, and then I'm going to let you help me call the race. Is that all right?
Oh, that sounds great to me.
Brian Gerster and Ted Hines will occupy row one as we spin around here. And Mel Kenyon, the seven-time champion, alongside Mike Mason. And Doug Coletta was supposed to be in this one, but that car has been scratched. There's the veteran Johnny Parsons and Jim Hettinger. In row four, we'll have Mike Stryker and Brett Poole, Mike, the defending national champion. All right, now we're going to put you to work here because you've heard Rice do this. You know how it's done, so now it's up to you.
So do I get to do it exactly like Larry does it?
If you would like to.
This is the Gare and Jeff show now.
This is the Gare and Jeff show, all right. At least you gave me top billing. Where were you on Wednesday? We played golf down in Vincennes, the Raleigh-Hellman golf outing. John Andretti came down, and you weren't there.
We all know that I looked out my window, and it was thunderstorming, and I decided to stay home.
We had great weather. The way I play golf, it doesn't matter. All right, here they go. They bring them off the corner. Brian Gerster brings them down for the green. Once again, this is the third or fourth heat races. I lay out, you start talking.
Not a great start there. I tell you what, he kind of got a big jump there, but Parsons is he's really running good in that car. I tell you, he's had to do quite a bit of work, but that car's really running good for him.
Johnny Parsons, of course, has taken over this ride. This is the Jimmy White built car with the Boger power plant.
I got to tell you that Brian Gerster in that 21 car leading the race. That's a Volkswagen-powered car. He's running up there. That's Mel Kenyon going around him right now. But I think that kid's doing a great job with a race car that's obviously under horsepower.
Yeah, I was watching him earlier in the day, and he looked great. That car's really going through the corners good. You can see it there how good it's going through the corner.
Well, here are the two veterans, 59-year-old Mel Kenyon. Do we dare say that Johnny's been lying about his age all these years?
I don't think you'd want to hear that, but look at this. It doesn't matter right now. He's leading the race. He's styling and smiling right at this point.
That car is really running straight, too. You look how good the car looks. It looks real nice and stable. He's running the corners really strong, and it doesn't look like he's bobbling at all.
Looks a lot scarier up here than what it is in the cockpit, doesn't it?
I tell you, it's a lot harder to do it from up here, but now I finally realize that how you guys can tell if I'm pushing or if I'm loose when I'm out there, because you got a close-up.
Well, you have a close-up, too, in the cockpit. And there is Jim Hettinger. As Hettinger goes by for third position, Gerster drops back to fourth, but once again, six will transfer.
Hettinger's going to be a tough guy to deal with tonight. That car, that's a new beast for them. He's always ran a Volkswagen car, and he's been really fast through the corners, but really didn't have the horsepower down the straightaways. There you got Mike Stryker. started in the back row. He's starting to work his way up forward now.
Stryker, the man that just became engaged, actually proposed on national television a couple of weeks ago, and there's the battle for second.
Jim Hettinger again. I told you. I tell you, that guy, he's really working good. I tell you what, Jim Hettinger, he is the most patient guy that I've ever seen.
Kenyon is backing out of the throttle going into the first turn, apparently out of gear, and now he engages.
Got it back in.
The in and out box, he gets it back in.
Yeah, I think it's exactly what happened. He jumped out of gear, and he's got back in gear now and running fast, but he's a long way behind the pack, Gary.
Can't find him, grind him, right? Hettinger, I tell you, like I said before, he's really got a really nice car. That car's working well.
Hettinger was so good last year with the Volkswagen. He was so smooth, he kept the momentum up, was always very fast, and now with more horsepower, he's really competitive. Once again, Johnny Parsons, that's the Vogler power plant, and he has Hettinger right behind him.
He's got a lot coming up on him this last lap. I don't think he knows that Hettinger's there, and he might have a surprise for him coming off this second turn.
Well, I made the observation that in that first race, the feature that John didn't look like he was handling all that well.
Well, yeah, I was watching him a little bit, and I saw him working really hard down there in the pits, and they obviously did the right things to it. It looks like he's going to go on and win this race. A little bit loose there towards the end of that. Oh, look at that Hettinger down the inside. Gave him a little look, but didn't quite have it.
Well, now, would you have any aspirations to be a broadcaster up here in the booth, Jeff?
Well, I tell you...
I think I should take your big contract with Hendrick and go race stock cars, and you can sit up here with me.
I'm not quite as exciting as Larry, and I feel Larry does quite a job up here, but who knows, maybe someday. I'd love to do it. It's a lot harder to do it live, I can tell you that much. I've done a little bit of taped races, and it's a whole lot easier looking at that monitor when it's taped, but when it's live, it's tough.
You got to promise me we'll have a chance one more time to go out to Magic Mountain and enjoy all the rides like we did a couple of years ago in California.
How did I know you would bring that?
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Did you like those roller coasters?
I tell you, Magic Mountain.
Which one of you is less than 21 years old? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
You'll never
know. As we take a look at the finish once again, we'll tell you that Jeff has his 21st birthday coming up on August the 4th. How's that for a memory, Mr. Gordon? Look at the top six. We're coming right back to Raceway Park.